So you're watching some video there. President Trump's social media summit marking an important first step towards the potential regulation of big tech platforms. And YouTuber Mark Dice from Pacific Beach, who you just saw there, was invited to that summit and got to speak with the president about the alleged censorship of conservatives on YouTube. Mark Dice, who has 1.4 million subscribers on YouTube, joins us now to talk a little bit more about his experience. Good to see you, Mark. How are you?
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on. What was the experience like going to Washington and being among some other kind of social media conservatives?
You know, it was very surreal, but very important. And I think it wasn't only just symbolic, but it was an opportunity for us to meet other YouTubers, other Twitter personalities, people who have used this new social media technology to build thriving businesses and develop enormous audiences that are really rivaling a lot of mainstream media networks.
How did you get involved in this?
Well, as soon as YouTube started in 2006, I saw it as an interesting opportunity just to upload and share videos, and I've been just slowly building an audience. But then as the 2016 election was heating up, my audience just exploded, and I was averaging about 700,000 viewers a day, really rivaling some of the cable networks and mainstream media networks. And so just from producing content and pushing back and debunking the fake news, it was incredible to see how this new technology morphed into a whole new industry for us. But they're suppressing and censoring. The social media networks are unfairly applying their terms of service because, let's face it, they didn't expect that so many people like me were going to be able to build these enormous audiences. And they're scrambling to challenge our message, to try to get back onto the top of the mountain that they had built.
What kind of censorship are you personally seeing on your channel?
YouTube has changed in the last year where they're focusing on mainstream media channels. They aren't allowing our videos to show up in the recommended section or the up next section, which shows videos that are similar to the ones that you're watching. I've had videos pulled for supposedly violating their terms of service, and then you have to go and appeal it, and there's a process. And thankfully, many of them have been restored, but it's an ongoing process, and it appears that they're trying to suppress conservative voices. They let a lot of liberal accounts flagrantly violate these terms of service. And when we can get our message out and reach millions of people, they're kind of blaming us for getting President Trump elected, and under this disguise of fighting supposed fake news, they're suppressing our message, artificially boosting mainstream media channels and social media accounts.
You talk about mainstream media, and in your 10-minute YouTube clip that we just showed, you put up some mainstream media, and they call essentially you and some of your group internet trolls, conspiracy theorists, extremists.
It's stunning to see the defamation coming from, supposed news networks like CNN and other outlets, which, an extremist is a dangerous person. These were just normal folks who built audiences using this new social media technology. And that's why we call them fake news. I mean, it is fake news. It's defamatory, really, the smears that they were
You think they're just not giving the other side of the issue like they should? That's why you're calling them fake news?
Well, they're trying to prevent us from gaining even larger audiences. They're trying to erode the credibility that we have. They're trying to get us demonetized. They're trying to get us deplatformed. They don't like the fact that we're able to do what we do, to make a career out of it, to challenge the messages from the mainstream media with audiences that are rivaling theirs.
Interesting. Mark Dice, thanks for coming on the program.
Appreciate it.
Sharing your thoughts. Yeah, thanks so much.